Hello everybody, Kevin here, Rafted94. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be hello everybody, Kevin here, Rafted94. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with the monthly update video. This time we're going to be talking about what games we're going to be playing in March, as well as discussing pretty much what happened in February where I wasn't able to play any games at all. So without further ado, let's get this started. So first of all, let's get over with what happened in February. So I think about like in the middle of February, I got really sick. It's to the point that I missed a lot of videos the whole entire week, simply because I just gotten really sick. I'm pretty sure it wasn't COVID, but whatever it was, they really messed me up to the point I couldn't stand up properly. I couldn't play any games. I couldn't even do any editing at all. So I was just absolutely screwed for like the whole week. So I would like to apologize for any long delay on any videos that I have planned for February, that I intend on doing more playthroughs or showcases, demos, etc. I just wasn't able to do that for the whole week. I did post a few videos that I recorded before I got really sick, so I did manage to bring some videos out, but it wasn't much because I was so barely recovering. But now I am in a lot better state now. I'm pretty sure I'm not sick anymore. I'm not coughing. I don't feel weak. I don't got a fever. So I think it has been long past now. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know is that I was messed up at that time and I wasn't able to deliver my promises on the games I was going to play on that day. But hopefully we can cover that with March, because there is a lot of new games that I want to play that is coming out in March, but they're coming out pretty late, like March 27th or March 20th. So most of this game I will probably be playing on, more likely on April. Like the first Berserker Kazan, I played a demo of that game, and the demo was surprisingly pretty good. Obviously I stopped playing it halfway through because I want to play through the whole game. I want to play the full game when it comes out, so I stopped playing the demo halfway through so that way I don't get any spoilers. But as far as I can tell, it's a pretty decent game. Unfortunately, that game is coming out on the 27th of March, so not going to be playing that game this month, unfortunately. Potentially I might be coming back to Rise of the Ronin on PC, because I tried to play on the PS5 and I just couldn't play it because the frame rate was so bad in that game. It just kind of just made me not want to play the game, because the game does not run well on the PS5, and this game was a PS5 exclusive at one point, but it just did not run well. And especially with how the combat is in the game, where it is very parry heavy. The frame rate, stutters and all that stuff plays a big factor to that. So whenever I try to parry, it's like a long input lag or delay, because the game does not run well. And I have the game running on performance mode too, and it still runs like shit. So I'm just gonna wait for the PC version to come out for Rise of the Ronin. Hopefully Team Ninja will knock it out of the park with the PC version. Time will tell, because Team Ninja has been pretty iffy with the PC ports, but lately they have been doing pretty decent though. They did pretty good with Dynasty Warriors or Origins. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is a bit debatable, because the game is remade to Unreal Engine 5, so you know how Unreal Engine 5 games are. They're always going to be janky when it comes to how it runs and how it look. But for the most part, I think Team Ninja or Tugmo games are getting back in the grooves when it comes to bringing PC games. But yeah, Rise of the Ronin, we might be able to check that out this month. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait until there's like some sort of sale, because spending $50 on that game, probably not worth it. But if I could get on Greenman or Humber Bundle, I'll probably buy it on there instead. And we also got another game too I wanted to play too, but again, it's coming out the 27th of March, so we're not gonna have any time to play that at all for March. It's going to definitely be moving up to April. This game called AI Limit is it's another Souls-like game, which to be honest, we're having way too much Souls-like game. But I did play the demo for this game. I made a video on it, and from what I played, AI Limited feels pretty good for the most part. It feels pretty decent, and it is a game that I am probably willing to to check it out, buy it. Might do a full playthrough, might not. But that's also in the list again, coming out on March 27th. So I'm like, man, all these games are coming out way too late in March, so I'm not gonna be able to play any of those games, unfortunately, this month. And another one too called Adam Fall. I want to play Adam Fall 2, but again on the 27th as well. Unless you buy the game early on the deluxe edition again, which comes out on the 24th, but I might just wait until the game goes on sale, or if I can buy it on Green Man or Humble Bundle, because $70. I don't know if Adam Fall is going to be good. It is Rebellion's first attempt on open world game, and Rebellion is pretty well known to making the Sniper Elite games, the Zombie Army games. But for them to go making an open world game, it looks interesting. I like the world setting, the build up on it, especially it has that ritual futuristic setting. So it's kind of like Fallout, but it's in England. So Fallout England. But I don't think the game is not justified for $70. So I might pass on this. But I'll keep an eye on gameplay videos, reviews, especially reviews from other people that are playing the game, legitly, especially with their opinions. So I'll probably check up on that first before I even think about buying Adam Fall. It looks interesting, it looks cool, but I don't know if the game's going to be good or even worth $70. So I'm going to probably pass on. Now let's get to the games that we actually are going to play. So I've been slacking on Delta Force, so I am going to be checking out Delta Force, the multiplayer. I try to play the Black Hawk Down campaign. You have to play that in co-op, and playing that game on solo is impossible. So I'm going to put the playthrough on hold for the Black Hawk Down campaign, simply because I just don't want to play with other people, but I might just have to tough it out and play with other people. But for now, I have it uninstalled, so I'm just going to focus on the multiplayer aspect of Delta Force. And I believe we haven't showcased the new maps that has been out for a while now. I haven't played the game in a while, but right now you still got the Starfall season going on. So there's new two, I think it might be 2 or 3 new maps. I can't remember. I think it might be 3. They got new game modes right now. They haven't captured the flag now, which I think would be a pretty interesting game mode to check out. They also added new movement system. They added new diving mechanic for when you're like sprinting, which I think it is much needed, because you got like the only character that is viable to play is D Wolf, and I forgot the other guy's name, the Chinese soldier. I forgot his name, but those two Pacific operators have insane amount of mobility, to the point it's a no-brainer if you pick those two, because everybody else moves like a goddamn tank, and you are literally in the open when you're running out there in the open field trying to capture flags, or try to break through the sector. But luckily they added this new diving mechanic, which I think is really nice to have. You could also build fortifications around sites too, like the good old days of Battlefield 5. So Delta Force is shaping up to be a pretty decent game. It's still early access, technically it's still open beta, so the game's technically not done, but for what they are delivering in terms of the content and quality of life improvements, I would say is a big win for them. Can't wait to check out the new maps and the new weapons as well, and of course the new game modes too, like capture the flag. I might do operations, but I'm just gonna stick straight into warfare mode, because that's just my jam. I like playing that game mode because it's Battlefield and Call of Duty put together. It's pretty much ground war. That's the game. That's my type of jam of my type of jam when it comes to the gameplay of this game. But yeah, Delta Force. Hopefully, you guys are looking forward to it. We're also going to definitely try to beat Doom Eternal before the release of Doom: The Dark Ages. So I'm probably going to be playing Doom Eternal for this month as well as through April as well, in hopes that I could beat it on time to play Doom: The Dark Ages, because I definitely want to pick that game out when it comes out. And I haven't really played Doom Eternal in a very long time. I think when it first came out, I think I might have made like a few videos, and then I just kind of just drop off from the playthrough entirely, which is quite a shame because I think Doom Eternal is a good game on its own, especially with the new gameplay mechanics and all that stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I just haven't really gotten the chance to play it, and I think today is going to be this month, and April is going to be the month where we're going to speed run through Doom Eternal. Not going to be entirely speed running though. I do want to do some exploration, all this stuff, but we're going to be playing a lot of Doom Eternal. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to play a lot of Doom Eternal because I want to beat this game before we play Dark Ages, because Dark Ages is like the pre-core of all from Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. And I want to play the Dark Ages, before. I want to play that game after being, both games. So, hopefully we'll be able to beat that. We're also going to be doing the expansion packs where all the ancient gods, and they're all split into 2 parts too. So, depending on how long they are, it's going to be a long playthrough for Doom Eternal for sure. But I'm sure it is a playthrough that hopefully you guys are looking forward to. I am looking forward to playing Doom Eternal again because it's been too long. It's time to whip and tear and get rid of this goddamn demons out of goddamn earth for once. Of course, we're also going to keep doing our playthrough for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. We have gotten a lot further now. At this rate, we're a lot further into the game now compared to where we last left off on Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, the original version. And I'll be honest, it's still not it's definitely not OG Ninja Gaiden 2. I still think some of the enemy placements are a little bit weak, are a lot lighter than usual, and that could deter people who really wants the OG of Ninja Gaiden 2. And personally, I kind of wish they kept the original version of Ninja Gaiden 2 with the enemy spawns and placements. But they decided to go with, let's make them more spongier, but you can do more combos. Like, not sure I like that. Me personally, I don't like dealing with extremely spongy enemies. And Ninja Gaiden 2 Black has some really spongy enemies where you slice them up, slice their legs and arms up, and they're still goddamn alive. Like, come on, man. Like, there's only so much you can do before you just get a little bit frustrated. It gets a little bit tedious when you have to fight the enemies that spongy, especially this game having no checkpoints besides the boss battles. You got to fight them again if you die, midway through, and that shit can get really irritating. But so far, I'm definitely still enjoying my playthrough for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Again, like I said, I wish they kept the original version of the game intact, where you fight unrelentless numbers of enemies, And they also, got rid of some of the exploration too, where you got to find certain key items to progress to the main, into the level itself. Kind of wish they kept that stuff in there, but it is what it is. Apparently, this keeps saying, "Oh, we lost the original source code for the OG Ninja Gaiden 2." That could be true. It could also be bullshit. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but if I was in this year, I would at least attempt to bring back that OG Ninja Gaiden 2 feel. With the enemy spawns, certain items you gotta find, to progress to the level. Kind of wish they kept that there, because that's what kind of make Ninja Gaiden 2 look, a bit special, because they put so much effort, into giving you the best action experience possible. And like I said, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is not a bad game. I still think it's a really good game, but it's so it is so based on the Sigma 2 version, which a lot of people, including myself, I'm not really a fan of, but it is what it is. This is the best we're going to get from Team Ninja. Right now, they are working 100% on Ninja Gaiden 4, which is a game I'm absolutely looking forward to. I'm really hoping they don't fuck that game up. That's one of my most anticipated game right now of the year, Ninja Gaiden 4. I really hope they don't fuck it up. If they got delayed to next year, so be it. I will be okay with that. Just get the game right first, polish it, get it out right, and then I guarantee you're going to be making a lot of money, a lot of positive reception, and hopefully that will convince you guys to make more Ninja Gaiden or more DLC for 4, whichever. But But yeah, we're gonna definitely be playing some more Ninja Gaiden 2 Black this month, and so on until we have completely beaten the game. The game is not really that long, regardless. It's just I'm just playing it, day by day. So I'll be playing another game instead of Ninja Gaiden 2. So I might just kind of just speed run through Ninja Gaiden 2 as well, and try to get this playthrough out of the way, quickly as I can. There is a new game plus. I might do it, but I'm probably gonna do that in my spare time. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing a full playthrough on Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. We're also gonna redo a playthrough for Kingdoms Come Deliverance 1. Now, I did a playthrough of this game a long time ago when it first came out, and I stopped playing it because I personally fucked up my save with mods, and the game kept getting consistent updates to the point it keeps breaking the mods, and I just stopped playing the game. So if we're gonna do a playthrough of the game, the only mod we're all going to be using is the unlimited save mod. Yes, it's a bit cheating, I know. You're supposed to use the potions or the alcohol to save your game. Me personally, I don't like that system, so I'm going to be using a mod that will give me unlimited saving to save the hassle. But it is a game that I kind of want to come back and play again, especially with Kingdoms Come Deliverance 2 out. I want to beat the first game first, because I think you have to play through the first game first before you play part 2, at least for Kingdoms Come Deliverance. Even though you I could just play 2 right now. I want to get the full experience. I want to play the first game first and play the second game. And last I remember, the game does start off very, very, very slow. You ain't gonna be able to kill nothing. You ain't gonna be doing shit. But once you start getting training in the story, once you start getting trained with the sword techniques and all that stuff, getting your own set of armor, learning how to shoot with the bow and arrow, let me tell you, that game really starts to open up and really shine once you get all the stuff. Especially like the side missions you do in this game and the persuasion checks that you do in this game. It feels really like an old school RPG games like Oblivion, where you just wander off and doing your own thing instead of doing the main missions. And the side missions in this game can be pretty extensive too. Like, it can be really big too. So it is something that I'm definitely looking forward to. But we're just gonna do a full reboot, on the playthrough on Kingdoms Come Deliverance, simply because it's just been too long. And plus, with the current state the game is out now, the game should be running a lot better. Because at the time I was still playing the game on my 2080 Ti, and my 2080 Ti, I have to be honest, that card, the 20 series RTX cards are just not that good in my personal opinion. They're unreliable. They didn't work as intended. The ray tracing it has to offer is cool, but it was just very limited with the capability those cards had. So I couldn't really do much with the 2080 Ti. Actually, now I'm thinking I got the 2080 Ti. Yeah, that's the biggest. That's the best card that's out at the time. We're gonna be checking out Kingdoms Come Deliverance 1, and hopefully you guys will be looking forward to it, because we are gonna go all in with the playthrough. No more bullshit. No more stopping in the middle of the playthrough and then stop. We're just gonna go all in and try to do as much as we can so we can play Kingdoms Come Deliverance 2 as quickly as possible. And we also got a surprise here too, and we're absolutely going to be playing this. I did pick up Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza, and Hawaii. I played the demo, and guess what? I bought the game because the demo convinced me to buy the game. And from what I've seen in the reviews, the game seems to be doing pretty well for the most part. It has a pretty good positive review on Steam right now. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be probably doing maybe a short playthrough on this, or maybe replacing Far Out London with Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza. Because right now I have an issue with Far Out London, where my saves they keep getting erased. So I did turn off cloud. It could be the cloud save from GOG, but I did turn that off. But I lost like maybe like 6 to 7 hours of worth of playtime on my new save for Fallout London. So now I'm in the progress. I'm trying to catch up, but it's just a pain in the ass because I gotta do all that shit again, and I can't continue to play through for Fallout London because my save got deleted. Not completely. Thankfully, it didn't got completely deleted, but now I have to play through all that stuff again now, and it's a pain in the ass. So I might have to postpone Fallout London temporarily, and I might replace that with Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. But yeah, we're probably gonna be doing Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii for this month. Don't know if I'm gonna finish do the whole playthrough on the channel. I might just make like at least 10 videos, maybe a little bit more, and then I'll just play through the game on my spare time. But time will tell though. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Hopefully you guys. We're still going to be doing Cyberpunk 2077 on Sundays, but I'm think I'm going to be wrapping up the gameplay for that game roughly very soon, actually. I think there are maybe a couple side missions. Maybe there's like maybe a very few side missions I want to cover, like the missions with Carrie, for example. I might finish his arc. But the racing stuff and the fist fight missions, I'll probably do that in my spare time. And then after that, we're just gonna go straight into beating Phantom Liberty and then the main game, and then we're just gonna call it good for Cyberpunk 2077. Because honestly, I've been playing that game for a long time now, since it first came out back in 2020, I think 2021 around there. So yeah, I think it's definitely time to wrap up the playthrough for Cyberpunk 2077. Even though I think the game is in a good state, I didn't come back to the game for like almost a year or two because the game was in a really poor state to the point I didn't want to play the game anymore. So, but yeah, we're probably gonna be wrapping up our playthrough for Cyberpunk. We're probably never gonna do New Game Plus and all that stuff again too. So, once we beat this, that's pretty much it. No more Cyberpunk, and unless they bring up a sequel, then yeah, maybe we'll do the sequel. But for the first game, completely done. That's it. No more. And I'm gonna try to squeeze in Black Myth Wukong as well. This is the game that I really been dying to play again. But it's just so many games right now that I'm trying to squeeze in. I'm probably have to put Black Myth Wukong in the honorable mentions. But I do want to play it again because it's a game that I really enjoy, and I was really into it at the time I was playing it, and then I dropped off from the playthrough as well. So I'm going to try to squeeze it in, but no guarantees, so it's going to be honorable mentions, like I said before. Alright, also might be able to squeeze in Hellblade 2. This is a game I really want to play too as well, and from what I heard, it's a really short game, which means I should be able to get the whole playthrough done within a day or two with Hellblade 2. There's no fucking excuse for me to stop the playthrough in the middle for Hellblade 2. So we should be able to beat Hellblade 2, like right on. We should be able to beat that because it's such a short game. Like we should have that in the bag. So we shall see. But I'm hoping we'll be able to beat Hellblade 2 in one go, so that way we can get that out of the way, and hopefully the game is also good as well, because I really like the first game. A lot of people have mixed things about Hellblade 2, so I'm hoping I won't be that disappointed, but we shall see. We might be able to squeeze in Indiana Jones, maybe, as well as Nier Automata, but I'm also going to put those games in the honorable mentions. I might have Nier Automata replacing Cyberpunk 2077 once I complete the playthrough for that, or I could do Indiana Jones too. But yeah, those are the games that I really need to just speed run through them, play through them, get as much content as I can out of them, call it good, and so that way I can focus on other games that I still need to beat. Like my backlog of list of games is this big right now, and it ain't getting any smaller. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't getting any smaller, so. But we shall see. But last but not least, Command & Conquer. There has been a big update lately with Command & Conquer's, specifically with Generals, Red Alert 3, I think, and maybe Tiberian Wars as well. They gotten some big update Now to support Steam Workshop for mods, as well as the original source code too, has been released for Command & Conquer as well. So that's mean potentially we might get more modders to mod the fuck out of Command & Conquer. You know me, I love Command & Conquer, especially Command & Conquer Generals and 0 Hour. Those are my favorite. That's my favorite in the whole Command & Conquer franchise. Yes, you know, Tiberian Wars, the arc that is very iconic. Red Alert, they're pretty good too. Never played Renegade, so I'm gonna have to try out Renegade at some point. But that was like kind of weird. It's like RTS and first-person shooter hybrid. So I'm not sure how I feel about that, but a lot of people seem to like Renegade, so we might have to try it out someday. But yeah, we're gonna try to do some more mods for Command & Conquer Generals. Hopefully we'll be able to finish off the showcase for 0 Hour Enhance. I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of that mod, even though I do appreciate the effort that the modder went through to add in, you know, interesting new gameplay mechanics and upping up the visuals and the faction as well. I just don't like how it plays. That's just my opinion. Okay, I don't hate the guy's effort in making, you know, a really good mod. Some people, a lot of people may like it. Who knows? I might be one of the few that don't really like how it plays. But me personally, I don't know. I don't like how it plays. I think, you know, despite the technical achievements that mod has received, it's just, I don't think it doesn't work well with the old engine that the game is running. So it gets really laggy, the AI pathfinding gets all fucked up, and bad things happen when AI gets stuck in certain areas. That's all I'm going to say. So we're just going to do the GIN, the GOA essentially, showcase, and then we'll call it good for that mod. Like I said, I just don't like how it plays, but I do appreciate, you know, the effort the modder went to making a huge overhaul of the game. So, but yeah, without further ado, guys, I'm gonna end it here for now. I will put in other games in the list that I have not mentioned. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I've been ranting on for far too long, and hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. I know I am going to be having a fantastic weekend, and obviously, of course, big shout out to the old guard of the channel that has been around with this channel since the time I started making YouTube videos. So pretty much people who have watched my Command & Conquer videos. If you guys are still around, I really appreciate you guys' support. It means a lot to me. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. But because you guys come back every now and then watching my videos, you know, liking, disliking, comments, this is the reason I still keep doing YouTube, because of you guys. And of course, got to give a big shout out to the new bloods that have joined the channel, that have recently joined. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you guys are finding what you're looking for. Playthroughs, reviews, first impressions. I even sometimes do movie unbox videos as well. I also do Armored 3 films as well. So I got everything you need. But mainly I do playthroughs, so who knows, you might be able to get to a certain part you got stuck in the game, and you use my video as a reference in figuring out the puzzles or getting out in certain areas in the game. That's the whole purpose, to entertain you guys and to help you guys out when you're stuck in a certain part of the game. But mainly for entertainment. That's what I like to do. I like to play the game for you guys, you know, to see my reactions, my thoughts, all that kind of stuff, and of course for you guys to have fun, sit back, relax, and see me sucking ass or beating ass. Who freaking knows? But anyways, like I said, welcome to the channel. Like I said, hopefully you'll find what you're looking for, and hopefully you're looking forward to any future content I have planned for this channel or old. But other than that, I'm gonna end here for now. And if you guys got any suggestions of how I should improve the channels, or any other games you want to suggest for me to play, leave in the comments down below. I'm always open to most games, as long as the game is not, you know, as long as the game that I like to play, that I think I would like to play, I'll check it out. But if it's a game that I'm not interested, I can't play that. If it's a game that has a lot not safe for work, absolutely can't play that for the channel. But yeah, let's leave in the comments down below what you guys want me to play. Any games you want to suggest for me to play, I'll check them out. Any tips, advice of how I should improve the channel, that would be appreciated too. But anyways, I'm gonna end here for now. And before I leave, Keep an eye out for the keep an eye out for the comments. I will be giving out free PC games, and for those who are new to the channel, I give out free PC games every month, and it's going to be strictly PC, so no console keys. And I'm going to put the preferred platform to redeem them too, so it could be on Epic Store, Steam, GOG, Ubisoft, etc. You know, you guys get the gist if you guys are PC gamers. So yeah, every month I will be giving out free PC games that could range from AAA to indies. So you never know. And what I do is too is that you gotta answer the questions that is linked to that CD key. Once you get your answer for that question, that answer is going to be the one to fill out the missing letters or numbers on that game key that I've given out. And the reason I do this is because bots were taking the keys, apparently. Somebody mentioned it that the keys don't work, and they say that bots might be snatching them up. So this is my way of fighting bots. So pretty much answer the questions, answer them correctly, and fill out the missing letters and numbers on the key that I posted, and that should be your key to redeem. And the questions are usually really easy too, very simple. Could be pop culture related, military, you know, all kinds of stuff. So it should be easy. If you don't know what it is, hit me up, and then I'll give you a hit. That's the best I can give you. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna end it here for now. Ranting on for far too long. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. Have an awesome weekend. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you guys didn't, hit the dislike button. It's all up to you. But other than that, guys, until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.